Welcome to DOLA Tales, where we explore the hidden wonders of nature and the powerful lessons learned from the smallest creatures. Deep within the vibrant green forest, life bustles with energy as thousands of tiny creatures begin their daily quest for survival. Among the chaotic movement, one small ant wanders away from the colony, searching for something valuable to bring back home today. Suddenly, he discovers a massive grain of rice, shining white against the dark earth, a treasure far too heavy for one. He circles the giant object, calculating the immense weight and distance, realizing that this task is physically impossible for him alone. A voice inside his head whispers to walk away, warning him that the burden is too great and failure is certain. Ignoring the doubt, he plants his tiny feet firmly on the ground, deciding that trying is better than leaving empty-handed. With every ounce of strength in his small body, he pushes against the white wall, moving it only a fraction forward. The friction of the rough ground fights against him, making every millimeter a battle of sheer will against the laws of physics. His muscles burn with exhaustion, and the path ahead looks endless, stretching far beyond what his tiny eyes can see clearly. He is completely alone in this vast world, a solitary figure fighting a battle that no one else seems to notice. Other worker ants hurry past him on their own missions, neither offering help nor stopping to mock his slow, painful progress. He does not cry out for assistance or complain about the unfairness. He simply focuses his energy on the immediate task. This is the power of absolute discipline, where emotions are set aside, and the only thing that matters is the work. A fallen twig blocks his path, turning a difficult journey into a complex puzzle that requires patience and strategy to overcome. He does not give up, but slowly maneuvers the heavy grain around the obstacle, losing time, but never losing his resolve. The sun climbs higher in the sky, baking the earth and draining his energy, yet he refuses to stop for rest. It is not physical strength that keeps him moving now, but a mental fortitude that refuses to accept defeat as an option. He stops looking at the distant destination and focuses entirely on taking just one more small step, then another small step. In the repetition of these small actions, he finds a rhythm that carries him forward when his body wants to collapse. His relentless persistence finally catches the eye of a passing scout, who stops to observe the incredible effort being displayed here. Without a single word spoken, the scout steps in to help, placing his shoulder against the grain to share the heavy load. Immediately, the crushing weight becomes manageable, and the grain begins to move across the forest floor with significantly more speed and ease. The sight of shared effort acts like a magnet, drawing two more ants from the nearby trail to join the cause. They communicate through action rather than words, understanding that the goal is shared and the reward will be for the colony. Now, a small team surrounds the white grain, their legs moving in perfect synchronization, turning a struggle into a coordinated march. What was once an impossible burden for one has become a light task for many, proving the magic of collective effort. The original ant, once exhausted and lonely, now marches with renewed vigor, inspired by the support of his fellow colony members. The entrance to the colony appears in the distance, a towering mound of earth that represents safety, home, and final success. We realize that without that first lonely hour of struggle, this help would never have arrived to finish the job today. It was the action of taking the next smallest step that bridged the gap between an impossible dream and reality. They finally reach the entrance, pushing the valuable food supply into the darkness below, securing dinner for the entire waiting colony. The work is done, and the group disperses back to their duties, leaving the little hero to rest for a moment. He looks back at the long path he travelled, understanding that his refusal to quit was the key to everything accomplished. When your goals seem too heavy to carry, remember this little ant and simply focus on taking the next small step. Discipline and perseverance will always attract the right support eventually, transforming your solitary struggles into a shared victory for everyone involved. Thank you for watching this journey on DOLA Tales. Subscribe for more inspiring stories from nature. See you in the next video.